On my first day out of the military, 2 cops stopped me. I showed them my ID, but they roughly detained it and forcibly searched my backpack. I didn't want trouble, so I cooperated, but after checking my bag, they turned their attention to me personally. I lifted my shirt, revealing the military knife at my waist. They jumped back startled. I explained I had a legal permit to carry it, but they confiscated it anyway and cut me for illegal weapon possession. That wasn't enough. They swung their batons at me, but I dodged every swing. Only when one pulled his gun did I finally get to the police car. At the station, the interrogation started with violence. Without a word, the cop started beating me with his bat. I gritted my teeth and endured it until he pulled out a taser. That's when I snapped. I headbutted him and kicked his taser away. Just then, a young officer burst in and stopped him. The guy was furious, but when he heard, "The chief wants to see you," he backed off. The chief looked at my credentials, realized I was a freshly retired Special Forces soldier, and completely changed his tune. He immediately ordered them to remove my handcuffs, return my belongings, and even invited me into his office to apologize. I didn't want to hear his garbage. I just wanted out of this dump. I couldn't help but notice the pricey booze and flashy collectibles in his office. Looks like the chief was just as dirty as the rest of them. Sure enough, as I was leaving, he whispered a threat. "This town is under my control. Better keep your mouth shut." I scoffed and walked away. In the hallway, I ran into a girl I'd seen once at a restaurant. I watched her enter the chief's office. She was there to pay protection money, but the chief had other ideas. Under his threats, she couldn't fight back. That's when I realized I'd left my iPad at the station. When I went back to get it, I caught the chief making his move while the girl cowered helplessly in the corner. As a soldier, how could I just stand by? I stared coldly at the chief. He got angry and told me to take my iPad and get lost. My rage exploded. I grabbed his hand and snapped his finger, then dropped him with 2 punches. I grabbed an ashtray from his desk, yanked out the phone cord, took the girl's hand, and headed for the door. Just as we left, a cop walked into the chief's office. Seeing we were about to be discovered, I knocked him out with the ashtray. The noise alerted the other cops. I wrapped the phone cord around my hand, charged into the room, and took them all down, dismantling their guns. I planned to take the girl out the back way, but accidentally burst into those 3 jerks' office. I pushed the girl out the door and delivered a flawless combination that left all 3 on the floor. Another cop passed by and saw everything. He charged at me swinging his bat, but my fists were faster than his stick. All the way through, I cleared every obstacle in my path. When I reached the police station entrance, several cops were smoking. I walked up casually, helped one light his cigarette, and bummed one for myself. Just like that, I walked out of the police station with a cigarette hanging from my lips.